Hey guys, it's Katie. Good morning. Alright, so I have like a half day in school. I don't have to be in until like 12:35, so I figured I'd post another video. And this time I'm gonna try my hand at vlogging. I have a friend who does some vlogs, and I've like watched her do them, and I've watched all her videos, and I thought, hey, why not try this? So I'm gonna do a vlog. So like I would have preferred to start out vlogs in like a more positive way, but I heard about an issue last night that I really want to talk about, and that is funding for like school clubs and non-athletic teams. So I am secretary of my school's forensics team, and for people who don't know, forensics is competitive like public speaking. It's sort of like debate in the sense that we are up and speaking in front of people, but we're not debating. There's like categories that are more like acting, and then there's like speech categories where you like write and you give a speech. Alright, so anyway, that's what forensics is. And I'm secretary, and I had an officer meeting last night with like the president, vice president, treasurer, and our coach. And our coach started talking about how we normally, there's like a fee that you pay, and it's normally $50, which is like pretty standard for like clubs and non-athletic teams at our school. But he was talking about how we might have to raise it to $100 because we're not getting as much funding from the school, and he's like really not allowed to go over our budget anymore. And like we were like super up in arms, like this is insane, like that's actually a lot of money for some people. And then he told us that the debate kids are paying like $400. There's like 20 of them, and they're all paying $400 to be on this team, and it's because the school literally is not funding them. The school's not giving them any money. We're like, $400, okay, like that's $400. That's insane, like, for something like debate. And a lot of these kids are like really good. Our debate team is actually really good. So the school should be taking notice in that, but they're just not. And it's like, I don't know. Like, yeah, I sort of understand why sports are important, because like I'm an athlete. I'm a swimmer, and like my coach for the forensics team was complaining like about how like money is used for like new pools and new basketball equipment, but it's not used for like to fund the forensics and debate team. And like as an athlete, I get like really conflicted, and I feel really bad because I want both my teams to be funded, because I think they're of equal importance, and they are. Like, forensics is so beneficial. Like, I know everyone's like heard the statistic that like the #1 fear in the world is public speaking, and being on this team has helped me so much in my confidence and in being able to speak with just like anyone, any new person I meet. I feel much more comfortable speaking with them, and I've just come out of my shell so much. And I just wish that my school and my school board could see how amazing this team is and how much of an effect it can have on the lives of teenagers. Like, my school has like a speech class. Like, you're required to take it. It's one of our English classes. You have to take this class and you give speeches in it, and the kids are like so awkward and uncomfortable, and they just like hate doing it. But even if a small percentage of them just like sort of participated in forensics, they would feel so much more comfortable, because like I go in there And I do like more acting categories, but it's still the same thing, getting up and being in front of people. Anyway, I get up there and I have practice 2 days a week, and I then go to like tournaments on the weekends. I don't do that right now, but anyway, I do that in like the winter, springtime. But like, and this is fun for me. It's so fun, and it's just like once you do it a few times, you get so used to it, and it feels so great, and you feel so confident in yourself because you know that you are getting better at a skill that not many people really appreciate. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit and talk a little bit more about things that like my coach was telling me, and it's just sort of insane. Like, okay, so we're having like this big parent mixer Saturday night. I'm not going to it, but there's going to be a bunch of like forensics and debate parents, and the coach is going to be there, and he is going to be talking to them about how we do need more funding, and he's going to like ask them to bring things up to like school boards and school administrators, and I think it makes sense because our parents need to know how little our school appreciates this activity. Like, it's really insane. Like, we have people qualify for the national tournaments every year. And that's a national tournament. How many of our sports teams can say that they've done something on the national level? Exactly. That's my point. It just, like, it really just bothers me. Like, and even though I am an athlete, it's like, it's just as important. Forensics and debate are providing like amazing skills that we all need. And my coach was telling me that, like, and as a point that he really wants to bring up to the school board, if they did have to like change some sort of like tax to get more funding, it would be like for each person in my town, it would be 40 cents per household. 40 cents! That's not a lot, especially, like, I'm not gonna lie, I live in a, like, upper middle class, lower high class town. Like, 40 cents more isn't going to kill anyone, and, like, we really, really, really deserve this. Like, it's a great team, it does great things, and I'm just really sick of being, like, just swept under the rug because it's a non-athletic team. Well, yeah, we're a non-athletic team, but we're probably just as successful, if not more successful, than some of the sports teams at this school. And the school just needs to recognize it, and I'm sick of just acting like it's not an issue or pretending that it's not an issue, because it is. And I don't know. I just really wanted to put this out there because it is an important issue, and I'm sure that like somebody out there who sees this is on forensics or on debate or is in some sort of club or non-athletic activity that isn't getting enough funding. And you know what? These issues need to be brought up, and we need to tell our schools that, like, hey, this isn't okay. We're just as important as sports. So that's all I really have to say for right now on this issue. I really like to hear what all of you have to say and what you think about this, and if you're having any issues like this at your school. So just leave comments below, and yeah, see you later.